The surgical hospital at Southwoods reopened last Friday, and though it's not yet as busy as pre-COVID, it's getting there. From Boardman, here's First News anchor Stan Boney.
Southwood CEO Ed Moransky today described the situation at the surgical hospital in Boardman like the former football player that he is.
Finally, we're back on offense. We've been playing defense against this virus.
Pre-COVID, Southwoods averaged 130 procedures a day. The past 8 weeks, the average was 25 a day, with a low of 17. Today, there were about 100 procedures, about 75% of where it should be.
I think it's going to take about, probably about 3 or 4 months to catch that up.
Everyone entering the hospital will have their temperatures taken and questions asked of them. To accommodate social distancing, Southwoods took a conference center and made it a waiting room.
So we now have same number of seats, Stan, but it's spread out over 300% of the space and only putting 2 seats together. So there's not a family of 4 coming in, whether you're inpatient, outpatient. Those days right now are over.
Southwoods employs 1,000 people, all of whom took a couple of weeks of paid time and were given 2 weeks of what Moransky called free time. All of them also worked a couple of days a week.
Well, all of those things combined allowed everybody to weather the storm for 8 weeks. If they wanted to do that, nobody missed a paycheck.
Someone said recently, you'll know it's over when visitors are allowed back in hospitals. But Ed Moransky, always the ex-football player, had a different take on that one too.
I tell everybody, you're going to know that it's really over, or that we have a vaccine, or we could test when Ohio State, Michigan has 100,000 people wanting to sit next to each other.
Stan Boney, WKBN 27 First News.